Moving on down to the AC system on this, I get this question a lot, is how do I turn on the max AC? Well, that question, there really should be a button down here for max AC, but there isn't. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna click on this little guy right here, and it's gonna open the entire AC system, heated and cooled system, and you'll see a button right at the top for max AC. And then what's presented to you next is where the air direction is flowing from. So in this example, it's flowing from the main dash vents, which are flowing towards my face. I can then go back into that menu. I'm gonna turn the fan speed down just due to it's high. It's coming on high. So I turn the fan speed down right there. If I want to, I can click it or I can simply drag it, open that back up. So I can drag it up, I can pull it down. I can actually drag it off screen. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. But I can do at my feet, I can do it at the dash. And this is just a really quick way for you to look at that. I can also do e-heat. So one of the things you guys are gonna wanna do if you're living in the north is you are gonna want to set the vehicle up for preconditioning. So what that means is through the Ford Pass app or on this infotainment system, and I'll show you it in just a minute, it's called a departure time. And you can precondition the vehicle to use the electricity that's coming from the object in which you're powering the vehicle, whether that be a home or a fast charge station, to heat the vehicle using that energy rather than the battery cell's energy. And so when we see e-heat, we're using electronic heat. That's what it's showing us there. And then driver's focused, you can click on that. And so that's just kind of a quick menu to give me air towards my face because that's where I want it. Coming on back out of that, we have auto. So we have 3 sets of auto. This is gonna be high, I've got medium, and I've got low. And then of course, I can turn it all off just by clicking the off button. Now what auto does for you is actually pretty important. It's going to draw the heat or cold outside or inside. So it's gonna determine which temperature is outside. Is it colder outside and I want my cab to be colder? It'll draw the air from outside to quickly cool off the cab. If it's hot outside and I want my cab to be hotter, it'll draw the heat from outside and circulate that inside. But it'll also do it vice versa. So if it's really cold outside and I want it hot inside, it'll circulate inside cab heat to quickly heat the cabin for us. So that's what auto is. I know a lot of folks don't really use it that much, but it's a really useful tool, especially down here in Texas where it gets really, really hot outside. And a lot of times our car's interior temperature is hotter than what it is outside. So using that function is very, very helpful in cooling down the car quickly. Of course, you've got heated and ventilated seats in this Lariat, so you can simply drag this to the up position for maximum heat, or I can drag it down for maximum cooling for the ventilated seats. Now again, it's designed to go off screen here, so if I'm slightly off screen because I'm driving, I don't really want you to take your focus off the road. I can just simply grab it as I'm driving and I can turn it to a heated or ventilated seat. And if I want it off, I just take a quick glance and I'm back on the road. So we really did that. Ford really, really wants you guys to be safe on the road. So they do stuff just like that to keep it to where your eyes are always on the road. That's why the screen is so far up. It's right at the brim of the windshield so that you can quickly glance over, look at what you need to look at, and use your peripherals to watch the road. So really, really big on safety. That's one of their main points there. I'm gonna turn my heated steering wheel off because I can already feel it warming up my hands. I've got max defrost, and then I've got rear defrost, and then of course the passenger side does have air conditioned seat and heated and ventilated seats.